Alright, welcome back to our Continental Challenge. We're getting our first set of pterosaurs out into South America. We got 2 viable Pterodactylus eggs. Tolerant, resilient, quenched. Docile, tolerant, quenched. Good set. Yeah. Only 2. Hopefully that's not an issue with social requirements. We did upgrade this, right? I didn't forget. Advanced equipment, yeah. You know what? Storm defense on this seems relevant because if it gets busted, I think that stops the jeeps from being able to interact with the dinosaurs. So if the dinosaurs are diseased, making sure that we keep these online is important. So let's do that. Let's get the second pterosaur sets on the way. Yeah, fossils are done, so we do have all 3 genomes complete now. Let's do the tropes. Champlain or Amazon rainforest. Okay, we want, I think, or not Champlain, I mean, Salar do Hosco. Yeah, let's do Salar here with the dark. I think that looks good. I was going to say we want a mixture of the skin types just for fun, so we definitely want to do it like that. Do we definitely need full tolerant, and then probably just offset short-lived and, like, thirsty. I don't care about vulnerable. Chance at humble, whatever. Resilient, I think. And that can be you. By your lonesome. And then, if we're putting in 3 dinosaurs in North America, minimum, that's going to be the Oplo, the Styrac, and Struthy. We finished Struth. Right, I think. We finished Oplo too, actually. Okay. So we just need Styrac, which is here. Do you want the genetic specialist to go on this? Maybe not. Let's just grab a logistics guy and send him. And then we finished our research. This is 22. Yeah, so we just need to send both these guys out. So we should have sent out somebody else here. That's fine. We finished the expedition. We can do that upgrade research. And that'll be just fine. All right, our pterodactyls are ready. They have no actual population requirement. So we'll just release the 2. They are rather blue. I like that. I like that base skin color a lot. That reminds me a lot of like the Kenner Pteranodon figure from the original toy line a bit, just because of the blue. It's for some reason it has like a really appropriate feel for Pterodactylus, for like a novel style Pterodactylus. I don't know why, but I feel like blue for a pterosaur feels like it fits with that kind of aesthetic, with like the yellow spotted dilos and like the slightly chameleon-esque raptors and the full camo carnos and stuff. Just blue feels good. Honestly, I like them. Did we get the same pattern? Papurana and Calcarana. No, the pattern is just too subtle to tell the difference. I guess, oh, this is green on the wings, and this one is like brownish on the wings. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Not gonna win any real big awards, but sure. Let's make sure we get your environment sorted out, because it is right now absolutely nothing. Waterways. I guess the big thing would be like, I mean, we could focus the water kind of over here in the general direction of, you know, the Amazon River Basin. Obviously, replicating a very fine river is not going to work here because we need a pretty big waterway to put the fish feeder into. So do something thick, probably like this. Then we get the fish feeder. That's the wrong fish feeder. Get one of you. We put 2 in because pterosaurs have a tendency to attack each other. I think it's tied to hunger, but I've never been able to verify it. So we'll just play it safe by making sure we get a safety margin here on available food. And then we needed sand. So we can do a little bit over here, and maybe like this and cover it in the water, which I actually don't think the water sand actually counts. It's not going to be a very good rendition of South America because of the pterosaurs.
Me the most from a security standpoint.
Go find your fish feeders, guys.
When they take to the sky,
they're in here.
This is the
There you go. There you go.
It stays confined to the aviary. The only known species of this animal before today was named after the...
Alright, there's the Pterodactylus. Let's get the tropes coming. Also 2 eggs. Vulnerable, that's probably fine. Sure, that can be you. Let's synthesize the Marodactylus as well. See if we can get all 3 together. Amazon pink. Let's do the pink. That's weird. Let's do it. George Lambert, get out of the way. No. Wait, yes. Yes, tolerant. I got hung up on the Jeep part, and I got confused. And that's it for modifications. So we're going to have to live with Sickly Marodactylus, but we can't not have tolerant. So we definitely do that. That looks good. You can go do this. So there are those. Let's go get research done too. Because we want to get this set with these 2. And then fossils. A little bit of that, a little bit of this. Any styrac? Yes. Not enough to finish, huh? But that does it. There's the 11%. Okay, and then just clear out the rest. Throw whoever we want to at that problem. That'll be you. And then we got 1 person left, but nothing to do with them because there's no digs left to do right now. So I think we just sit there. So it's going to be a couple minutes till the Maras are ready. But that's fine. Alright, we'll be right back then. Let's pick out our Marodactylus. We've got a sickly one and 2 good ones. I think we'll take all 3 of them here. Don't see any real reason not to. We do have to wait for staff to get back, though, unfortunately. So, yeah. We could put a point into somebody, right? How much was it? It was 7. Yeah. We'll do you. Grab you, throw the 2 of you onto it, and there we go. So it'll be a few minutes till the eggs are ready to hatch, but they're on the way. All right, first batch eggs is ready to go. We've got our tropes coming out. I believe we had 3 of these. Those are some pretty interesting color combinations. Two of these and then 3 Maras. Is that what it was, I think? Must have been. Can't really see them too well here in the dark. I really like that shade of red on the beak. That's really nice. That is a Salar Hoscorana. That is a good skin pattern, I think, for them. We'll check them out again in the daylight. But yeah, this one looks pretty neat too. I like the red much more than this blue on this Calcarana pattern. But seems pretty good. They need forest. Okay. Forest, we're going to kind of... I mean, like, realistically, where do we put forest to replicate the experience of South America? I mean, come on. It just kind of goes all over South America, right? Except for the parts that are mountainous. But that'll work. We'll put it up here. That way it doesn't interfere with the sand requirement. Also, we never put in viewing galleries because I'm dumb. Where are we going to put in our viewing galleries? Probably right here, which means we probably need to trim back the water there. Why are you preventing me? Because that's too close, probably? Alright. Viewing gallery. Yeah, so that's going to be in the water. We can skew it to the side. Actually, that's not bad placement, because it catches the southern tip of South America, whereas if we put it here, it's going to miss it. We could also do one like that. You know what? That's pretty good coverage between the two. Because this one catches this arc, and this one catches this arc. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. And of course, they're going to be at some weird angle compared to the main path, because the game is just weird like that sometimes. But we'll leave this little nub here so that we don't end up with other issues. It just, no matter how I do this, it looks wrong. Let's just do it straight like that. And then this one's going to come out at... Like, how is this a different angle than all this mess down here, too? Like, everything's a slightly different angle with the aviaries. It's really weird. At least it's all combined in this, like, one little hub junction. So that could be worse, too.
And the aviary should make for one heck of a draw.
Well, and then we got our Marodactylus. Let's check them out. And then let's see if these guys are going to be happy. Why is their flapping animation so loud?
Her name was Mara.
That's really weird. Anyway, these are Amazon rainforests, so they're pink. They are rather pink in like the head. Body looks more purple, and then the kind of pink into the wings again. I like the look. That's an interesting look. This one is Rana, so yeah, I guess mostly the green. Maybe the wing patterning too is part of it. Hard to tell again in the dark, but Pelophylax, so now we've got more... Yeah, hard to tell what color we're even looking at there on the face. There we go. More of a gray, I guess, on the face. And then Papurana. Papurana being... I still can't see you either because it's dark out. Papurana's more of an orange, it looks like. Again, we'll look at him in the daylight when we get a chance.
Devoured fisherman. Change a few of the details and this could be my act.
Alright, so, yeah, your requirements are met. Everybody's requirements are met. Are they all happy with the cohabitation? Yeah, it looks like we've done a 3-species aviary successfully. Yeah, we could actually release more. I don't think we will for now. I think we'll leave it at 2, 2, and 3, but if they do kill each other at any point and restock... they'll end up going up in population because we'll probably hatch another 2 or something. Alright, cool. There's our South America setup. Our research is just about done here too. So I'm going to have to go ahead and build North America and get that enclosure ready. Well, there's our additional upgrade slots. Let's get the upgrades done first. Scanners and... probably just accuracy, honestly. Well, wait. Why do we even need accuracy on Jeeps? They don't medicate. They don't sedate. What is even the point of an accuracy upgrade? What do they actually dart? Wait, now I'm actually legitimately wondering. What do they even do? Also, these skins should be set up to match. Because otherwise it's weird. DPG. DPG. And you should also be a DPG. No, we're not doing DPG. We're doing... Wait, what are we doing in this park? Were we doing DPG? No, that was Camp Cretaceous, wasn't it? Oh, we just aren't doing skins. Wait. No, we did do GPG. Yeah, DPG. Confused the shit out of myself there, huh? Okay. Yeah, these guys shoot binoculars and flares. Why is there... Oh, because the... Of course. Because it's not actually for the Jeep. It's for the helicopter. Duh. Duh. Yeah, because this is accuracy of dart rifles in general. That was a massive brain fart on my part there. Yeah, do advanced training. Medical team gets... Honestly, task scheduling is probably pretty good here because we can queue up a bunch of treatment on disease outbreaks. It's like good for mitigating the outcome of common cold. Task scheduling, and you get advanced training. Okay, there's those upgrades. Do we have any other second upgrades to put in here. Faster, cheaper, storage, and storm defense. I mean, storm defense removes the amount of stuff we gotta do around the park. It actually doesn't matter. Wait, can we do... Yeah, we can do... Decrease rest time. Storm defense. Rest time. It adds little trees to the facility there. That's fun. That's a fun thing. Staff Center 3. Or does it just make the trees bigger? Yeah, it makes the trees bigger. Okay. Great. Bigger trees make you rest quicker. That totally tracks. That makes perfect sense. That's not weird at all. Control Center. What did we have on this? Task time. Unrest meter. Unrest meter is pretty damn good. Yeah, okay. Okay, great. And then with the pterosaurs being on the grid, how are these shops opening up? Pretty good. And then it looks like the requirements are pretty good too. Okay. What about our support scores? Accommodation's bad. We need a new hotel. We'll put it in this section of the park. Drinks is a little low, and that's rather surprising, actually, because drinks is the one we have the extra spot for. But, whatever. Hotel. Africa coverage is pretty good. So is that. We could put the hotel in an area that's going to be... Yeah, that'll catch part of North America here. Let's do this. Speaking of North America, we do need to plan that exhibit out. Basically, this is probably going to be kind of where Florida comes in. We'll probably skew North America a little bit to the side and not line it up perfectly with South America. Which actually, I think on a Mollweide map projection is kind of correct. Yeah, North America actually does skew pretty far to the side because of the way it's distorted on the equatorial region in this map projection we're basing this on. So North America should kind of arc out like this, and then in like this towards Greenland. Yeah. Okay. So we've got enough space here for some other stuff. That will be pretty fine. How is our appeal rating? 78% now. Not bad. Okay. Well, why don't I go ahead and build North America while we're paused here. We're going to research the Attenborosaurus while I work on the enclosure. So we're going to go ahead and get that started. I don't know... Oh, we got a gene modification unlock. Oh, yeah, just actually an unlock. We don't need to research it. Okay. And I don't think any of these other upgrades are worth it at this point. So I think we're pretty much done with research after the Attenborough comes in. I don't really see the need to push anything else. Yeah, so basically we're just trying to get the last few dinosaurs here to reach 100% appeal as the like formal victory condition for the build. So we'll let this research process. Everybody also just chill out in the staff center, I guess, and just wait for us to get North America built. Okay, North America's built, ready to go. We can go ahead and look through our pterosaurs here now that we've got daylight and proper lighting. Also, it's really fun seeing these three guys together because they're like three separate size scales. Pterodactylus smaller, Mar kind of in the middle, and the Tropa is really big compared to the Pterodactylus, which never really occurred to me before. So yeah, let's look at the Tropodactylus, the Tropognathus. I merged some names there. This is the Calcarana one in the daylight. Very interesting. This like gasoline pattern on the beak is very unique. That's really quite cool. I think I like this one more, the red. I think that's a really nice shade of red for a beak crest like that. That's pretty great. You get your big wing spread out there, guy. Look at you. He's T-posing for us. We only have the two of them. The next dino we'll look at will be the Maras. So the Maras, these guys are pink. And then they've got, this is the Pelophylax, which is mostly the facial patterning, I think, these stripes. These ones are pretty subtle. Yeah, they seem like they're fairly drowned out by the pink skin, which is rather distinctive. But yeah, this is more of a sandy color with the Papurana. And then this guy has got more of the green going on. I think the pink is certainly an interesting skin color. This guy's stuck in the corner, glitched out, which is why his stamina's dropping. He's doing that weird thing where they fly in a circle and they're stuck. Which is down in part to the weird shape of this aviary, I think, where we got this little nub on the end. Damn it, South America, you're just not very cooperative. Pterodactylus 2, this is the Amazon rainforest Papurana. And then the other one is the Calcorana. So what is the patterning here exactly? Was it the wings? Yeah, these wings are definitely lighter for the pattern compared to these ones. Okay. And then I'm not sure if there's actually any changes to the face or maybe the crest. Yeah, this guy's got more of a yellow crest and this one's got more of a white crest. So the crest color changes too. Probably if we had some different pattern colors, it'd be more distinctive. But yeah. Seems pretty fine. Oh, are you going to get out of there? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you're going to get... No, I think you're still stuck down here. I think you're still weird. And bugged out. Yeah, the drone... I don't think it can chase you out of this corner. I wonder if I bugged it when I changed the elevation in here to try and replicate a little bit of the mountains in South America. I don't know. Well, darting it should fix its pathfinding. Problem is we have to sit here for 10 minutes and wait for it to wake up. At least we caught it before it was starving. We could put in a single bubble aviary somewhere to use to transfer it to, and then dart it and transfer it back out, but we would need another hatchery to do that. And that's not great. Are we actually out of power? No. What's the deal? Why is this unpowered? The power should spread along the fence segments. Is it still building? Oh yeah, that is still building. Okay. Yes. There's the Attenborough research. And this is our North American exhibit. I think it came out pretty good. The map gets really compressed and squished near the top, so I really approximated Alaska. There's just a little nub here. But you really can't see the details of Alaska in a Mollweide projection. The big thing is getting the coastline more or less right. And we've got this little observing area here in the Bay of Mexico too, which I thought was a pretty cool idea. Yeah, this particular observing thing doesn't do that much, but it does get visibility of this. We've got the Great Lakes. We've got our version of Hudson Bay. We couldn't really outline it properly, and I'm using the hatchery as actually part of the enclosure now instead of as Greenland, so it'll just be like this. We can go ahead and start synthing some stuff for this, though. So let's get some Yoplos. Oh yes, and how many skins do we have? So for North America, we've got Death Valley. I've forgotten already. Sonoran was the Arizonan desert, right? That it was talked about? Yeah. So we've got Death Valley, Sonoran, Champlain. Right? That was... I keep second-guessing myself on this, because I don't want to get it wrong. Yeah, Champlain Valley is... Well, probably... like Vermont area, but there is a Champlain in Minnesota, and then Yukon. So 4 skins at least. Svalbard, Amazon, no. Okay, yeah, so 4 skins, 4 species. So we'll do 1 each. We should get the Struthies back in because the Struthies were the ones that we are missing the longest. We had a Yukon before. Although I like green Struthies, honestly. Although green on a bigger dinosaur is also kind of neat. We can keep these as Yukon River. Just because it's what we had it on before, I guess. I mean, that's not bad. And then these guys I think will pump resilient. We should be, the enclosure should work pretty good with 4, I think. I don't think there'd be any issues. We could put a point of tolerant in, just in case. I don't know. Sure, why not? Who cares? It doesn't really matter. We could literally sell off and replace the entire population if we have to, without it being a problem. That's a complete waste. These guys synth so fast. Let's use you. And then let's synth the second one. Let's do Styrak. I love me some Styracosaurus. Yukon, Death Valley. Well, Yukon's done. So we can do Champlain, kind of this green-gray. Death Valley or Sonoran. I think I'm going to do Sonoran. I think red, the reddish looks good here. Styraco. Why don't we look it up? And make sure we're not going to bump up into some social issues. I think it was good. But it's good to be sure. Styracosaurus. Because the ceratopsians, if anything's going to be the problem, it's going to be the ceratopsians. But I think Styraco is okay. Likes Ankies. No, it just likes Ankies. Okay, Styrak will be a problem. This needs to be full tolerant. Which makes deciding on its genome very easy. We'll just do like a humble, I guess. I don't know. Alright, there's that. We can go out and do a dig for Edinburgh, just in case we needed to complete the park as a 16th species. We did the thing, yeah? Yeah, there it is. Great, you go do that. And then we're just kind of waiting for the synths to happen, which will be pretty damn quick. 6 viable eggs out of 7. Skittish, don't really care. Yeah, those all seem fine. We'll grab... why don't we get one of these guys rested? Well, no, they can do synth jobs, so there's no point. We'll grab you. We're better off getting them rested on a synth job. 6 Styraks. Let's not take the aggressive one. Oh yeah, because that will threaten all other species too, which is bad. For sure. Tolerant. Really, you're not tolerant? Wait, how do we have one that's not tolerant? It should have been 100%. Maybe there's a slim chance the genes just don't go. Let's not take the non-tolerant one. These guys have to be tolerant. We'll just do the 4. Alright, Struths. That is a big old pile of Struthies. Yeah, I mean, they don't look bad with the Yukon skin. Might have been fun to see a different color, but this is perfectly fine. You guys are going to want some ground leaf. So let's go ahead and start first on that. We'll get small amounts of ground leaf set up in some different areas. We want to make sure we're baiting them in over this way. For sure. We could throw some ground leaf down over in here. And we could put a little bit back in this area as well, since they're right here. Probably should have a little bit of water down here too in the Yucatan area. We could do it like here in the bay. I don't know, it looks really weird having the water on the border of the continent like that. It's kind of strange. Why don't we just go ahead and toss some... why you gotta be like that? I was trying to get that to be more up this way. We'll just go ahead and toss in a small little lake here. Damn it, it did it again! The water is always a little weird, where it like really favors the higher elevations. It's kind of annoying. Okay, we'll do that. Grab you. There we go. Yeah, and then it creates that little ring around it, which the ring should be this same elevation, I think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I was trying to go for. Because the water always raises the land around it, I wanted it to kind of match the elevation of that there. Alright. And let's take a quick peek at these guys. So, Yukon Blank, of course. We've got the bluer stripes from Rana. That doesn't look so good with the Yukon. This one looks nice. That's a nice stripy pattern with lethal baits. Pukarana stands out weirdly. You're blank. You're Calcarana. Calcarana's good. Yeah. I mean, they're Struthiomimus. We've seen tons of the things. I do like Struthi. I actually like the Struthi more than the Galley, which feels sacrilegious, because I actually do like Gallimimus in the franchise a fair bit, but yeah. How are you missing Forest? You're a weird person. Well, they'll expand over to this ground leaf, and they should be pretty good. Maybe not. Yeah, a little bit more. Alright. That's fine. Alright, next. Styracos. Ooh. Interesting look. Not like a good color match, but the ones in the back maybe are a bit better, the Christmas colors. Very interesting look, though. I like the base color. I'd like to see some more patterns on this base color. Yeah, that's a nice base color. That is a nice, like, rusty red, especially with this darker part on the top and the lighter underbelly. Those are great multiple shades of reds that come together there. I like that skin on Styrac a lot. Yeah, the frill pattern's pretty cool too. I like the double spot look. It's good stuff. The purple here is very distinctive. This is the Pelophylax. Not sure it gels with the red. This is a blank. The blank is whatever, it's a blank. And then these are Papurana, both of these. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. I think a dark pattern would look really good with this ruddy red, like a black, or some grays maybe in the frill. Styraco is my favorite Ceratopsian, though. I do really like Styracosaurus.
It's an herbivore. It uses those horns and a beak to break into even the toughest of
Alright, you need ground fiber, not leaf. So let's do some fiber here. That way you guys at least have food. And then let's do some fiber down here by where the other Struthi food is. So a little bit of fiber back in here, a little bit of fiber back up in here. And then we can toss some in over here as well if you find your way over to the hill. Okay, we'll get these guys settled. I think we'll wait, put the other species in the next episode. We are at 30 minutes here. And I feel like we got to dedicate an episode to kind of each enclosure type anyway, because that's fun. Restrooms, 99%. We do need new toilets. We can work on new toilets while they maneuver around here. Probably the new... Yeah, down here needs a toilet. Well, it can go right here. Yeah, why don't we put it tight to there? Oh, it might need power. Nope, it just clips it. Okay, great. And how are these guys doing? They're filling up. Still okay. They are red down there. But we're at 5 stars, so we really don't actually need to worry about these ratings that much more, as long as they stay at 5. All we're really doing is trying to finish up the appeal count. So that's fine. Still missing ground fiber, but they are moving. There's a bunch of fiber down here for them, so they should be pretty happy. They just gotta take the time to get there. They move slow. It is kind of awkward putting them in the corner, like the northern corner of the enclosure, as opposed to having this hatchery more in a middle place where they can fan out in all directions. Here they gotta start in this tight corner and then it's spread out from there, which makes it a little bit more difficult to actually get their environmental needs done quickly and well. We can go ahead and plan out and start synthing these guys, I suppose. That's fine. The Yoplo, and then what's the last one going to be? Oh, was it just 3? Was I planning just 3? 3 in north, 3 in south. That's another 6 species with the 9 we had before. No, I was just planning 3. Okay. Well, we might find another one to put in here. So Death Valley, we did Sonoran, right? So we have Death Valley and Champlain left. Let's do Champlain. That's a dark green. That might look really cool on a Euoplocephalus. We'll get rid of Antisocial. We'll get rid of Needy. Leaves us with 3 modifications. Euoplo should be pretty chill, though. Euoplo, I think... It likes the Ceratopsians. It likes Struthi. It likes Ceratopsians. We could try and get a Pachycephalosaurid in here. We'll have to dig it up still. Yeah, we'll just get a genetics person rested on this task. Okay, so still missing ground fiber, but you're still expanding. There's a bunch down here. So they really just need to encompass this main lake. That's the big thing. And we got a nice little Cretaceous exhibit in North America started. See the Styrax coming over. Following each other. They do move in herds. Wow. Oh yeah, I was talking about Styracosaurus. Styracosaurus is my favorite Ceratopsian, in large part because of all the interesting discussion on its frill structure. Like the way the horns, they like aren't anchored initially, so that they kind of grow in different spots between different individuals, which results in Rubeosaurus and like other variations on dinosaurs that are just actually Styracosaurus, but were originally thought to be different species. So there's some interesting videos you can find out there discussing the Styracosaur anatomy, which is really cool. They found an individual with like asymmetric horns where it's got like 2 kind of deformed horns pushed together, facing inward on the frill, and like 1 extra horn on one side versus the other. It's really cool. I suggest looking into that. What was that Styracosaurus's name? That specimen is named. Looks like, oh nope, they're good to go. 100% perfect. Okay, there's that. So the Styrax are happy. Let's get our dig in here first. And let's get the Euoplos at least hatching. Papurana, Calcarana, and a blank. No traits on any of them. I mean, I guess that's fine. Grab you. We won't hatch them this episode. We'll wait for next. Unless they get done before the fossils are in, but I don't think that'll happen. Let's look at the Struthies, actually. Like sauropod, Ankies, and stags. We did not give them anything. Yeah, so they're cohabs at half with the 4 Styracosaurs. They like the Euoplos, so that's not going to be an issue there. But if we put in a Pachycephalosaurid with a relatively large herd size, it could be an issue. We can't put in a Stegosaurid. And I was kind of trying to keep these enclosures at least separated by like Jurassic and Cretaceous for the most part. I think we've done a good job of that. Asia's all Cretaceous as well. So there's no good options for a sauropod because all the North American sauropods are Jurassic era. Plus, I don't think I want to put a sauropod in this exhibit because it kind of ruins the wooded aesthetic. I mean, unless it's like Camarasaurus, which likes a lot of forest anyway, I guess. But never mind. I'm talking on my ass. That's not a real issue. But yeah, I would like to keep it North American themed. So why don't we start to plan for accommodating a Pachycephalosaurid in here? Maybe Pachycephalosaurus itself? Although we do have Dracorex available right now. I mean, Pachy and Stiggy being franchise species get a little bit more attention than Draco does. We could put Draco in. We might even have fossils for it already. Or genome data for it already. I don't think we do. No, 0%. Well, we won't put it in now. We're going to work on getting Attenborough more than anything. Trying out the Attenborough with the Plezzy and seeing if that works as a lagoon setup. Alright, there's some fossils in though. Yeah, 41%. And we'll clear out some other stuff here. That can be whoever. Just keep digging up some Attens. Get some Attens in the park. That is not correct. This one. That's you. You do that. Alright. We'll leave this one here then. Until next time.